Aether on demand. Here I forget. I believe Moinbrida has a request, a gathering of the science. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Asians. Pray inform her to that our business with the Ish Gardens is concluded for the moment, and I shall be along with once I've completed the communications with the Crystal Braves. I'm sensing a weird smell. It's not a bad smell, but it's weird. Not sure what it is. How done with our talk of the dragons? I think it's the sponge of my mic. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It can't be. Wonderful, because Asians are next on the menu. Let's head at the solar, hey? No sweet home, Mount's big blue, hey Flobbit? Click on it.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
No,
well,
no shot.
Don't keep us all in suspense.
You know what?
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
I was gonna mention that I was making fun of her hair line and stuff, but yesterday I just ran out of the shower, and I have some similarities with her. Some similarities with her, you know, no, not many, but just one. I don't have all the same similarities she has, but I do have one on my right forehead, which is normal, but 4 of them, that's wow.
Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Yeah, we need to find a way to
Which
trap
left
them
the
forever.
small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether.
Yeah.
However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute! Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve, and I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the great river of Aether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
A mile away, that's pretty far.
I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether.
Alright, so we just
Ideally,
have to...
I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum.
Oh shit.
During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arceans will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thancred and Papalimo shall accompany you.
Thancred and Papalimo?
Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
Alright, the boys are out. The boys will be out. Alright. The girls go meddle with the little crystals, and the boys will be fighting.
Experiments on white orosite.
Ow! Ow! Oh yeah.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well and be safe.
I'm so dumb. Oh. That's funny. Alright, we go for Northern Talon. I'll have to talk to the goddamn Alphino first. We could have just gone right away, but we want to talk to Alphino first before going. For no reason we have to talk to Alphino, but oh yeah, oh my god. Alphino, what you want, boy? It would seem that events have once more conspired to rob us of the rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask you to head straight up to the processing plant. The fourth had already deployed the area and await the arrival of science. Willred will brief you into the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at our headquarters in Ulda. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to the support of the front lines. Heyo, your duties take you to Northern Talon, do they not? Yeah? We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Laminian travels to Ulda, and we shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If the past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall fall. Ah, how extraordinary that my little Asilia is involved in such a far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand at her side not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear Uldan has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with her streets. Bah, woe betide the black guards, not so much the glares in your direction, milady. Oh, wow. What the fuck? I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way then? Bye, dude. Yeah, this guy, he lost to me, but he took some time to go down, so I guess he should be at least level 50, 40. Should be in a good level to protect her from almost anything that could cower in Talon. And he has help too. Meow, me, meow, 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 meow. Oh, meow, 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 meow. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, no. Yeah. Alright, we're ready. Commander Levailleur sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned that figure through since the disaster at the Almija. But returning to the task at hand. The Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Rauban's Push. Such a force is likely to interest only the one thing: getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Guardians could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with the Lieutenant Ildestein that we might coordinate our counter strategy. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt there will be a welcome tidings. Yeah, this guy has grown. Yeah, I'm proud of him. He's not being a little pussycat anymore. Lieutenant Lucen, my soldiers yet tales of your deeds during the Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require attention. Oh shit. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices of Imperial design on mass. By my order, the flame station here are conducted through a swept of compounding as we speak. Though it troubles me that we are unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind us, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news. So on the latest movements on the Imperial army, I would once again ask for your aid.